through some of these problems from the review that after we graded apps, just so you have a chance to see and get one more review if you need it. Okay, so we're listing sets of numbers. The first thing is to make sure that you understand what inclusive means. So I'm going from 1 to 21, and I'm including both 1 and 21, and they are positive integers. So we're essentially, if you listed all your numbers, just the integers. So anything that's not an integer, out. Okay, so A, before I try to answer these questions, I'm going to find what's in A, B, and C. They're all subsets of our big set. So A, all the positive integers that are factors of 21. So I know 1 and 21. You notice, see how I write those separate. Then I go 2 doesn't go in there. 3 times 7. And nothing else goes in there. So I'm going to stop at those values. 1, 3, 7, 21. B is the multiples of 7. 7, 14, 21. All are part of the set. And C is the odd numbers. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21. Just a friendly reminder. Odd and even, when we're talking about those, we're only looking at positive. It doesn't matter in this set anyway. Okay, so it's asking me to list all the... It's already got one of the answers. And now I'll be able to answer the other questions by looking at my set. So A union B. In other words, positive integers that are factors of 21 or multiples of 7. So I'm going to list everything that's in A. And anything else that's in B that I didn't already list. So 14. This is not in C. So it's basically everything that is an even number and multiples of 7. So not in C would be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, blah, 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 blah. And multiples of 7. So the multiples of 7 here that are even, that would just be 14. And this one says basically that this number is in all 3 sets. Or numbers are all in 3 sets. So I have 7, 21. 1 is not in all 3, so just 7 and 21. And let's see if that makes sense. Positive integers that are factors of 21 and multiples of 7 and odd. So there we go. B and C are subsets of universal set U such that this is just saying that X are integers from 0 to 10, not including 10. Okay? B is the prime numbers less than 10. C is the integers from 1 to 6, not including 1, including 6. So I'm going to list this stuff. So U is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. B is a subset of U. So which of these values are prime numbers? So the 2, 3, 5, 7. Because prime number 0 and 1 don't count, 1's neither. And I'm going to list C, integers from 1 to 6, not including 1. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And when you get your sets listed, then you can answer any question pretty easily. Usually one of the questions will be to answer a set. The other one, C intersect B. So if you have both of them together, this means C and B. What's in both C and B? So 2, 3, 5. And B or not in C. So not in C, if you want to see this in a list, I didn't do this in the last one, but basically everything that's in U, it's also called the complement. It's the complementary set. So everything that's in U except 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 0, 1, 7, 8, 9. So we're taking that union with 2, 3, 5, 7. So I have 0, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, don't write it twice, 8, and 9. So the complement, again, everything but. That's why when we talk about rational, and this is irrational, it means not rational. Everything else that isn't rational. Keep moving on here, or this video gets too long. Again, I'm going to look at the sets. Before I answer the question, I'm going to list the sets. Universal set of integers from 1 to 20 inclusive. So we're talking about 1, 2, 3, 19, 20, including 1 and 20. That's our big set. A, even numbers between 7 and 17, so the next one would be 8. B is the multiples of 3. So starting, the first multiple of 3 would be 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Notice those were the first two questions. Already got them answered. So again, sometimes if you can put something together before you get to the question, it's not going to cost you any time. It actually will save you time eventually. A union B. That's everything together. So I'm just going to start with the smallest number, 3, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 18. Just don't write a number twice. I think 12 was the one that was in there twice. So if you don't put them in order, it's not wrong. What you might do is write them out of order, then rewrite them in order. I'm not checking the answer key right now, so you may want to double check and make sure that I did not mess up a number there. And the last one says A intersect not B. So again, I'm going to write B complement right here. So it's everything that's not a multiple of 3. So 1, 2, we're skipping 3, 4, 5, skipping 6, 7, 8, skipping 9, 10, 11, skipping 12, 13, 14, skipping 15, 16, 17, skipping 18, 19, 20. Those are all things that are not multiples of 3. And I went really fast. Hopefully I didn't mess one of those up. So where do those intersect with A? So I'm looking up here at A, and there's an 8 in both. And there is a 10 in both, not a 12. There is a 14 in both, and there's a 16 in both. So 8, 10, 14, 16. Again, if you're talking about in words, it's okay. Not multiples of 3, even numbers that are not multiples of 3. If that helps you think about that. But I think it's easier to take a look at the list. Okay, we'll keep moving here. do a few conversions. Convert Brazilian real to African rand. So 300, and we will do lots of currency stuff later on, but this is just a factor label question. Put your Brazilian real right here. 1 Brazilian real equals 2.607 rand. So you're just going to multiply that out. I'll let you multiply it out. Remember, multiply across top, top, bottom. How many real it costs to purchase 300 rand? So if you had 300 rand, which I guess I should call ZAR, how many real would that take? Well, if we want to convert this, 2.607 ZAR 1 rand. Real, sorry. Okay. So essentially you're coming up with an equivalency statement here using the units, and we're just canceling out. This is your fraction that's equal to 1. Okay, I'm going to stop this video and then I'll do the rest on another video.